Hello and welcome to the Music Shack Podcast. This is episode number 37. This week you're joined by myself, Bruce,
Ron,
and Ed.
Lovely.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
Oh, happy St. Patrick's Day.
2 days late because that's when it will be uploaded, but it's St. Patrick's Day now.
day of recording.
Day of recording!
Woo-hoo.
Copy. Okay. Glad we got that out of the way. Because if not, that would have come later.
Prove it.
We'll probably get another one later.
Oh, we will.
So starting with our album, or our billboards, we'll start with the 200s, the Billboard 200. We have Dangerous, the double album by Morgan Wallen, still at number 1. I think this is the last week he can be up there.
Is it?
I
There's
think
a
so.
rule to that?
I think it's 4 weeks.
Really?
You can until you get moved.
He's been up there for 8 weeks, bro.
Has he?
Yeah.
I don't.
Wasn't the box up there for like
Yeah, the box
10
was up there
years?
That's what it
half
felt
of
like.
last year.
That's what it felt like. Up to number 2 is Pop Smoke with Shoot for the Stars, Aim for the Moon.
And it wasn't the box. It was Please Excuse Me for Being Antisocial. Actually, no. The box was up there longer than the album.
Yes.
That's right. Yep. My bad.
Up to number 3 is Pooh Shiesty with Shiesty Season. Number 4 is The Weeknd with After Hours. Staying at number 5 is Lil Durk with The Voice. Up to number 6 is Dua Lipa with Future Nostalgia. Staying at number 7 is Lil Baby with My Turn. Down to number 8 is Ariana Grande with Positions. Number 9 is Chevelle with their new record, Neuracious, something like that. I still don't know how to pronounce
I
that.
still don't know either.
And down to number 10 is Luke Combs with What You See Is What You Get.
So, white guy with guitar.
Hey, I like White Guy with Guitar.
I mean, A Day to Remember is in top 20.
No, I was
They
just
hit,
making a joke because every picture I see of him, he has a guitar.
Yes.
And it's what you see.
He does not have a guitar in this album cover, though.
Oh,
I also,
shit.
Oh, what?
Damn, so I guess you don't get a guitar in that.
Which is why it's not number 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, A Day to Remember is actually number 15. With
Really?
With You're Welcome.
No shit.
Hmm.
Like, damn.
So that's pretty cool.
All right. Moving on to the artists. We got Drake at number 1. The Weeknd at number 2. Morgan Wallen at number 3. BTS at number 4. Lil Baby at number 5. Ariana Grande at number 6. Billie Eilish at number 7. Justin Bieber at number 8.
Wow, he said it right for once.
I know.
Wow.
Pop Smoke at number 9. May he rest in peace. And Luke Combs at number 10.
All right, and then looking at the Hot 100 for singles, we've got at number 1, a
Hot
new
single in your
entry,
area.
What Next by Drake. At number 2, also new, is Wants and Needs by Drake. Number 3, which is also new,
Oh boy.
by Drake, it is Lemon Pepper Freestyle. At number 4, which also is new, Leave the Door Open by Silk Sonic. Number 5, you got Driver's License by Olivia Rodrigo. 5, you got Up by Cardi B. Or 6. Shut up, I messed up. At number 7, we got Save Your Tears by The Weeknd. Number 8, we got Blinding Lights by The Weeknd. And number 9, we got 34 plus 35 by Ariana Grande. And number 10, we got Mood by 24K Golden.
All right. So I brought you guys a dance album by Wookie. It's called Wookie World.
I love this.
I loved it so
Every
much.
bit
I
of
could say
this
I
I
loved it 2.0.
That's a great song off of it.
The whole thing is great, but
Yeah.
like
So good.
bad girl drama.
Fucking, I was shocked to see Juvenile on this. Not because like it's Juvenile, but because I haven't heard anything from Juvenile in forever.
Right.
Like the last song I can name by him, which because I'm a casual hip hop fan, is Back That Ass Up. Like, but like, so I was
And
shocked
naturally,
to
with Juvenile, this song refers to ass.
huh? Interesting.
Wow. I
There
couldn't,
seems to be
I
a
couldn't
trend
tell.
there.
There seems to be a pattern. I listened to this album 2 times through, and both times I could not just. I had to crack a laugh and a smile at it. I just could not hold it.
What was funny?
Just everything. Everything about that song is just
Oh,
great.
gotcha.
That and Chicken Wang, because Chicken Wang.
Fucking, that had Diplo on it,
Yeah.
who released the compilation this week, which I was going to recommend you guys. Then I realized it was a compilation, and I held off on recommending it. But the compilation Diplo put out this week was also good.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he had Birds featuring Smoke Perp,
Which is a name that I don't hear thrown around too often.
No. He also had Shut Up, which featured
Skrilla King.
and Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah, that was an
Oh,
interesting one.
I didn't see that.
That was a very interesting one.
I didn't see that. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah.
Also, I'm High was just like a complete ambient.
I didn't
roller
like that
coaster.
one, but fucking Family featuring The Softest Hard. That one was nuts.
And then it rounds out with like the softest and calmest song on the whole thing,
Yeah.
which is nice. It's a nice contrast.
Yeah.
Which is Tell the World About Me. I love this. It's only 30 minutes. It's like 3 minutes a song.
Yeah, but I mean, you get a little bit of everything on there. Like, there's some hard style, there's some trap. Like, it's a good mix.
There's like
of the
really,
electronic genre.
Yeah, there's like really hardcore. What the fuck is it called? I'm missing the name of the genre, and I can't understand why. I can't think of it. Dubstep. There you go.
Yeah, there's some of that in there.
There you go.
Some of
I don't
those
know why I couldn't
elements.
think of that. It's drawing a blank.
Maybe because
Yeah.
it hasn't existed since 2010.
Look at you, Skrillex.
Man.
Yeah, no.
Well, no.
Some of
There's
the,
people still putting that shit out.
yeah, some of the frequencies were just like very obscure.
Yes.
I think it's on I'm High. There's the drop basically that goes up instead of down, which is odd. At first, sounds like a car in the background, revving, like reaching higher RPMs, and then as it transitions into the higher frequency in the foreground, to me it sounded like the shield recharge from Halo, and then the hum of the fully charged plasma pistol as you're holding the charge. I don't know why, but that's what I thought of when I heard it, and I will never be able to like not associate the two anymore.
Gotcha. That's sick.
It was it's such a weird frequency, and I heard. I
Now that I think
heard
about it, I
that.
see what you're talking about.
Yeah, because it starts out like a car at high RPMs in the background, like it's way far away.
Mm-hmm.
And then as it gets higher and in the foreground of the song, you then hear it, and it sounds like the Halo shield recharge from like Halo 1 and Halo 3. And then it sounds like the plasma pistol charge stuff from Halo 3.
I mean,
like,
it may have been. Because
it very could have been.
There's been things
Very much could have been.
that have been. I mean, I know there's plenty of electronic artists that walk around with a field recorder and try to like pick up on as many different sounds as they can. I know outside of electronic music, the guy who produced. Suck it.
No,
Who's
it's drawing
that?
blank.
Yeah. He produced a song featuring A$AP Ferg, Plain Jane.
Okay.
And something that people were trying to figure out what the snare he used, like the snare loop at the beginning of the song, and it wasn't even a snare loop. It was the sound of the L train passing over top of a shop he walked out of in New York, and just decided to record it.
There you go.
And I'm like,
So it's a do-do-do, 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 do-do-do.
yeah.
Okay, that's actually kind of cool.
Hmm.
So like, but yeah, I mean,
It's crazy.
if we want to move on, we can move on.
Yeah.
Sure.
Let's move on to. Hold on a second. I gotta pull up the list so I can read exactly how to say it.
What the lunar injection Kool-Aid?
Rob Zombie.
The Lunar Injection Kool-Aid Eclipse Conspiracy by Rob Zombie.
Yes.
This is great. This is everything you'd expect
it's
from Rob
amazing
Zombie.
all the way through.
Yes, it is heavy metal hillbilly techno shit.
And that's exactly what he is.
Yes. Like,
And-
that is.
Hillbilly metal techno
Yes.
hippie shit. And it's great.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fucking amazing.
Who knew I'd be into that?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's this. This is just. I have no complaints. And the sampling he has on here is so weird too.
Mhm.
Like, he pulls the obscurity out of nowhere, and just throws it. And then you have, one of the ones you highlighted was "Shake Your Ass and Smoke Your Grass."
Oh my god.
I didn't even see the full title because my phone abbreviated it.
Yeah.
I was like, I already know what it was. And then he said the lyrics. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense.
But I mean, just such a solid album all the way through.
Yeah,
mean-
I liked Boom 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 just because of like the creepy ambience that it brought,
Mhm.
and the way he like whispered the lyrics with that deep, gritty tone. It's nice. It was very good.
I thought 18th Century Cannibals, acceptable,
Excitable.
excitable Morlocks.
And a one-way ticket on the ghost train.
Yes.
Fucking
I thought that
subtitles,
was a
man.
really weird song to listen to.
Yeah.
Because
Oh yeah,
it went places.
it definitely. Yeah, it was all over the place.
I'm like, where am I going?
Where are we going and where am I?
And then one of my favorites off of it, "The Serenity of Witches."
Mhm.
That was a good one.
That was lovely to go through.
I liked the Ballad of Sleazy Rider.
Yeah.
Mm.
The Triumph of King Freak.
Yes.
The demons hate you.
The demons hate you.
And then they have Get Loose.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is just, if you like Rob Zombie and if you just like obscurity in your music, this is perfect. You don't even have to like hard rock or metal for this to work. I mean, in
It'd
some
probably
as-
help.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it would.
it
But
helps,
like,
but-
this is something you can just like. The riffing is really good. The drums are playful. You have all these weird samplings, and it's just Rob Zombie's weird mind process
Yes.
that comes out of nowhere.
He has an amazing mind process.
He does.
makes me feel like this is kind of what I would do if I were to make music.
Oh, probably.
have
If
you
you,
ever
if
seen-
you and Ed get together and like actually make something, and put the effort into it, and you end up with something probably very similar.
Very similar.
Uh,
The only difference would be the vocals.
If any.
Oh no, there'd be yeah.
I'd supply all my vocals in there.
There you go.
I mean, there'd have to be some serious mixing with what you guys seen on the phone last night to get vocals in there. But yeah. Anyway,
Yeah,
off
yeah.
that.
Yeah, moving on. I brought you guys Orden Ogan's new record, which is Final Days.
would have been my second choice if Rob Zombie wasn't there.
I was hoping you didn't put Rob Zombie. I figured that was just gonna be a given we had, and I was hoping you would have given something else on top of that. Because we all knew Rob Zombie was happening.
I just wanted to talk about it so much.
Yeah, I listened to the album twice on Friday.
it just
I think I woke up and put the album on immediately
Okay.
while I was getting ready for work.
Rob Zombie.
Rob Zombie.
Rob Zombie.
In conclusion, Rob Zombie.
Yes. Shout out to Rob Zombie. Like he needed one.
Did we mention Rob Zombie?
Okay, shut up.
All right.
On to this power metal album you gave us.
Yeah. So Final Days. I mean, it's a concept album, in a sense. And it's very much power metal influenced. I wouldn't say all of it's power metal because there's a lot of core aspects in the riffing, which is
It just gave me that vibe. Though.
oh yeah, no, it's definitely like it's very melodic.
Yeah.
But a lot of like the riffage is very core oriented. But yeah, no, it's a solid album. I don't have any complaints.
I mean, I enjoyed the lyrics in Heart of the Android and In the Dawn of the AI.
Oh,
yeah,
like,
we
I
actually
enjoyed
talked about
the
In the
lyrics.
Dawn of the AI
Yeah.
Did we?
previously
A
on
while
a
ago.
different episode.
Oh, okay, shit.
I think that's my favorite one.
It is one of the best on there.
But I mean, I can't complain. It's not something I'm gonna go to a lot.
I've listened to it at least 4 times.
Of course, you have. But yeah, no, I mean, it's if you like,
Just the way they flow everything together throughout the
yeah.
entire album. It's just, I love it all.
yeah, it's very much just it's your essentials basically in terms of
Mm-hmm.
instrumentals. So yeah, it's I don't have any standouts like I said. But overall, not bad. And then moving on to singles,
Single.
I gave you guys one, but I have two to talk about.
Oh shit! This guy.
Whoa.
I gave you guys the single by Left to Suffer called Depression,
Yeah, which I put in my list of stuff to buy later.
which Ed does not normally do.
Oh, damn.
So that give you an idea.
Yeah. This is pissed off hardcore.
Yes. But it sounded so good.
Yes.
So good.
I love everything about this. I just found this band recently, like in the past couple weeks,
Okay.
and they're actually still fairly new. I think they only have like I think 1 or 2 albums, or only the one. It might be the only one that came out last year. It is fantastic. I cannot wait to hear more of what they have in store. I'm hoping another record's coming out in the next like year or so. But yes, it's very much a beautiful song, and it has a clean break in it that I didn't expect from them. But I'm glad it's there. It's nice.
Which is probably why I saved it. Because I'm one of those metal posers that loves cleans.
Metalcore is not metal. As elitists and gatekeepers would point out.
Oh, damn. Anyway.
But and then the other one I have is the new NF song, which is Lost. I
Yes.
played for you guys before we recorded. Yes.
Yeah.
Dude's a lyrical genius.
Lovely. It's amazing.
His flow is great. The beats that he uses are amazing, and his lyricism is amazing.
Like, I'm not big on NF, but I was impressed by it.
Yeah, I cannot wait for this album. This album comes out the 26th of March this year, so you guys are probably gonna get that instead.
Alright.
Wouldn't it
Depending.
be weird if I recommended a metal album on that week? like a straight up like black metal album? Like what the fuck?
Alternate universe, alternate timeline. Yeah, depending on what is dropping that week, you may get that.
Okay.
And that is all of the singles that I have.
Okay.
Ed,
Yes.
you had singles.
Yes, I did.
Ooh.
I had Sons, or Scion. How do they say it?
It's Scion.
It's Scion. I had Scion's The Blade, which is Howard Jones
And Jared
Dines. Project.
The intro riff. Oh. It's so unique, but it's so hooky. It's like, okay, where are we going with this?
It's so like heavy though, bro. Like
It is.
so low. The crazy thing is, he goes lower
He does go lower, and then
later in the song.
and then he has a crazy ass guitar solo.
Yeah, it fucking impressive as hell. Which actually, listening to that guitar solo made me hate myself for watching his YouTube channel for as long as I have, because I was like, oh, that's what he did. Because I'm just so used to him just going, just like running on his fingers all over the neck, and I'm just going, yeah, I can't do that, but fucking impressive.
And this man starts tapping
Yeah,
on the fretboard, and it's like, okay, we're in for a ride.
but
It's so well put together.
and fucking Howard's voice,
You can't go wrong.
like, probably one of the best voices out there, like in any genre.
Oh yeah.
Like fuck just metal, like fuck rock, any genre. I think Howard
I'm hoping
has
it's
the best
not,
voice.
I'm hoping it's not a one-off,
Oh yeah, for sure.
because I want more stuff from these two.
I want a fucking album.
Yes, or even like
I
even
might
if
be
it's
a
an
little
EP
greedy, but
even if it's just an EP, I'll take it. I just
fuck
want
yeah.
I just want more stuff from these guys. There's so much potential there.
I'd probably buy it without hearing it.
I would
not-
too, honestly.
Based off of the Blade,
Oh yeah,
I would buy it without.
and especially
hearing
what Howard's known for in Killswitch.
it. Yeah,
Yes, please.
yeah.
And then you're throwing Jared Dines in the mix. Like, you kidding me?
Well, I didn't fuck with Killswitch until Howard came along.
Right.
Like, so
You're like, now you're throwing Jared Dines in the mix on the guitar. It's like, yes, please.
Yeah.
This concoction,
So
more of it.
It's gonna be hella low and
Chunky, genty.
with amazing vocals. Like,
Yes.
Jeez.
I want more.
Honestly.
Ugh.
And I also gave you Cleopatra's The Drake.
That's all right.
I liked
it's
it.
Dirty rock.
I think if there was more impact from the drums, I feel like it would have been more. I don't want to say memorable, but I feel like it would have had more of a more of an imprint on, just like the overall vibe of the song. I feel like if there was just more impact with the drums, it would have been a little bit more notable, I guess. I don't know what the word is that I'm looking for.
Yeah, I mean,
Substitute,
Like-
there you go.
like I was saying, like it's just two guys, and they're not like, what's the word I'm looking for? They're not professionally produced or anything. Like,
No, I mean, but you can tell that they know what they're doing.
yeah,
I can definitely hear it was a good mix. I just feel like the drums were lacking in bit of the intensity in terms of the mix.
gotcha.
Because what the feel they were going for, it matched. I just don't feel like the drums were, like I said, I don't think they hit hard enough in terms of the mastered final sound.
Gotcha.
But that's just me.
They'll figure it out as they go, though. Hopefully.
Yeah. Or they may just stick with that, which is always nice.
And it might become their sound, yeah.
Who knows?
Like, this is like one of 5 songs I can name by them. Like, so give you an idea how fresh they are.
Bruce, did you have any singles? I don't remember.
Did not, no.
Okay.
Okay.
Anything.
Let's see how it is.
All right, then.
Moving on.
Moving on, then, to our intermittent listening.
Mhm.
Alright.
Want to go there?
We could go there.
Let's go there.
I actually like that term, intermittent listening. Things we're listening to while not trying to produce a podcast.
Yes. I played the song that I've had on repeat for the last 3 days, which is the new Mike Shinoda song that dropped last month. I'm mad at myself that I didn't realize it dropped. Called Happy Ending.
Okay.
It's Happy Endings. It features Ian Dior and Upsal. This is, yes, Mike Shinoda. Dude produces fire and bangers out of every time he drops something.
Oh, yeah.
I don't care what genre it is. This man does not fail. Yeah. I have no complaints. This is a masterpiece in its entirety of 4 minutes. It's super catchy. The lyrics are relatable. The beat's super catchy. The chorus is super catchy. And Mike Shinoda's lyricism is just astounding. Yeah, that's props. More.
Yeah, I actually been listening to a live set from like months ago. Testio dropped he didn't drop. He had a live set at the Red Rocks that they sat there, that they took and put they put it together on the on Apple Music,
Mm-hmm.
and like split it up, so every time he changes songs, it actually comes up the name of the song he changes to, which many times when you're listening to a DJ set, you go, what the fuck was that for the last minute and a half? I want to know what it is. This sounds like a banger. Of course, everything sounds like a banger when you have the bass up,
Yes.
Yeah.
which
Typically.
he had the bass up on every track.
Mm.
I know this because I recognized about half the tracks on the mix, and I was like, yeah, the bass is up on that.
Bass. It's like duct tape.
Yeah,
Duct
fixes everything.
You just bass boost it.
Yeah. If you can feel it, then it's all you need to know.
Exactly.
And that's typically what happens when you have a DJ. Because no one cares what the actual song is.
As long as you can dance to it.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, for
If
the
you
most
can't
part.
dance to it, then
It's garbage.
get rid of the DJ. Or if
Yeah.
the DJ can't beat match, get rid of the DJ.
Bass boosted Twinkle Twinkle Little Stars.
Oh god, I've heard that before.
Oh, you have?
I have, and I don't like it. It's literally deep fried, and it's just no.
Oh, that just doesn't sound good.
Yeah.
Alright. Anyway,
Bruce, what have you been playing?
honestly.
I've been listening to a good mix, like usual. But, I mean, I've been listening to a lot of Demon Hunter. Always got good stuff.
Yes.
But I've been listening to a lot of hard bass, a bunch of harder EDM as well. And today, especially, a lot of Da Vinci's Notebook and Dropkick Murphys.
Yeah. Only because it's St. Patrick's
Oh,
Day.
yeah. I mean, they always make good music anyway.
Yeah.
True.
But, and then I've also been listening to a lot of Eurobeat, which is the usual. Just anything that made me have extra energy to feel like I was going to punch a toddler over a house.
Okay. Is that an edit point?
That's a weird analogy there, Bruce.
That's just the energy I had from all the music I listened to.
I mean, I found that listening to Jigs and Reels actually makes me have road rage.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Something about a fiddle and a flute and bagpipe just makes me want to jump out the truck and beat the shit out of somebody for, not using
Which
a
is-
turn signal.
Which is, it's weird because it's like, those are like so somber instruments, and you're just like, this man is
Ed wants
getting
to go
ang-
ape shit, apparently.
this man is getting angry over a fiddle.
Like yeah, you can picture people river dancing to it, and, having a good time. And I'm like,
this motherfucker cut me off, I'll fucking kill him!
The woodland creatures are coming out of the woods, and Ed over there is trying to murder a man.
it's got to be the English in me.
Wow.
You know what?
Wow.
Is that an edit point?
I'm gonna agree with. No, I agree with you. I agree with that.
Oh, boy.
Oh my god.
Oh,
the Irish just wants to enjoy it. The English is getting offended.
Technically part of Ireland is part of the UK.
Shut up. We don't talk about that.
So, on a technicality.
You take that back.
But, well, I've been playing a lot of Ghost again, too. Just, I'm still in that cycle of trying to go through older, some stuff that I haven't listened to in a while. And Ghost popped up in my head. I was like, yeah, let's listen to them. My favorite album they do is, I always say it wrong, is, Infestus Sumum? Or Infestisumum, or whatever.
Oh, I like that album.
It's the one with Year Zero and Secular Haze and stuff on it. I love it. I can't go. It's so good. It's creepy.
Oh,
Oh no.
it's creepy.
It's creepy. It's very creepy. It's just they have such a unique sound for. And they're labeled as death metal, and I don't know why.
I mean, they're metal.
I
They're called Ghost, and they're.
I don't even think I would classify them as metal anymore. I
It's-
mean, nowadays, sure, I can kind of see it, but like their older stuff, I don't even know if I would call it metal. I don't know what I would call it.
I can't speak on Ghost because I never heard anything by them.
I
just know that they're the creepy guys with the faces.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Well, I mean, by saying that, you could be talking about Slipknot or Slaughter to Prevail.
Slipknot's not creepy.
They're just
Some might
weird.
be. Some might find it creepy.
They're fucking awesome.
They are, but some might find it creepy.
Wow. Weirdos.
But yeah, and, Year Zero is always a nice one. Body and Blood's catchy.
Mm-hmm.
Idolatry is really good. I love I'm a Marionette, which is the final song. That one, I love that one because of the chorus and just the instrumental behind it. It's so good. Secular Haze is always a good one. I think this is the one that pretty much put them on the map too, because their first album's good, and then their If You Have Ghost EP is really good as well, which had Secular Haze and I'm a Marionette on it. But I feel like this album is what kind of like got them out there and made them mainstream in a way.
Mm-hmm.
And then he had Meliora, which has
You see
He Is and Majesty on it,
The
and
prob-
Square Hammer.
the problem with me and Ghost sometimes is a lot of the times whenever I think of Ghost, I don't think of a song that they actually made. I think of a cover that someone made of Chop Suey in the style of Ghost.
Oh,
By Anthony Vincent made it a while ago.
I don't think you've shown me this.
I have. He used to be called 10 Second Songs.
I don't remember this one.
Okay, I'll have to show it to you later.
But
But every time I think of them, like that's the first thing that pops up, just because that is an amazing show of their style in a song,
mhm.
and it's just like, oh yeah, and then let's just go to Squarehammer from here.
Yeah. But yeah. So I was going through that album again, and then I heard "Pretty Fly for a White Guy" on my way home. And I walked out of Wawa, started the car, and I caught the intro, like the end of the intro,
Gotcha.
and then I was like, "This is perfect timing." I love The
guy's-
Offspring. I can't can't help it.
It's hard not to. This guy's ready to move into the news.
Yeah.
Do we have any? 'Cause I don't.
I have plenty.
I have maybe one thing.
Okay.
You go first. I gotta pull it back up.
Kid Cudi is pissed off about TikTok
Oh,
using his song. Wow, why am I drawing so many blanks? And I really want to like hurt myself over drawing a blank on this one because I love this song. It's Day and Night. And in the song he says, "Now look at this,"
mm-hmm.
and instead of carrying on, they just play that part.
Oh, okay.
And like he's upset about like them cutting the rest of the song out and just playing the instrumental behind it while you point at something. But he's not happy about that exposure. I know some artists, they go for that type of exposure. Kid
I mean, to be
Cudi's-
fair, it's a free-to-use social platform that's allowing people to, in some cases, make money off of it
yeah,
and potentially sampling your music. So technically, that's a legality issue,
mm-hmm.
which is why DMCA is a thing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
What is it? The Famous Dex claims he was robbed at gunpoint. They stole $50,000 watch, thousands in cash.
oh,
Damn.
Yeah. Apparently happened in San Fernando Valley, California.
okay.
I mean,
Oh, here we go. Corey Taylor announces a socially distanced tour with
Okay.
with cherry bombs.
Ooh.
Okay.
I don't know how that's gonna go out or how that's gonna work, but
We'll see.
and Guar has their own CBD now.
Guar has their own CBD.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm not putting anything Guar owned in my body.
The caption for this article is space drugs? Question mark?
You'll probably go to space if you take those drugs.
Oh, probably. There. Actually, no, that's not a probably. That's a guarantee.
It's a guarantee.
I've seen them live. That is an experience.
Oh,
While
God.
while we're on the
While we're on the topic of drugs.
while we're on the topic of metal,
Oh, okay.
the developers for Van Heim,
Valheim.
yeah,
Mhm.
they actually recommend Amon Amarth.
Mon Amarth? Wow.
Yeah, as background music, because
I
it's
can see
pretty
that.
much what the game was built on,
I can see that.
I mean,
from what they
Yeah.
said.
That works. That actually that actually does work.
I've been listening to power metal nonstop when I play it, so I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah, works.
it works well.
I've been tempted to play it. I just
It's fun. It's just takes a little bit of while.
I don't
Because
really have time for time wasters.
yeah,
Like I used to love time wasters, but I just don't have the time anymore.
Right.
you don't have the time to waste anymore.
Exactly. Because I waste my time doing other things that will hopefully wind up being fiscally proper. Speaking of finances, Meg Thee Stallion and Fashion Nova donated $100,000 to the Breonna Taylor Foundation.
Good.
I saw that. It's very nice.
So
Five Finger Death Punch. Their one guitarist, Zoltan. He got awarded a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
That is completely on brand for the band. I can totally see that.
That's
In some other news, Lou Oddens, the inventor of the cassette tape, has died at the age of 94.
oh well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it sucks because I mean, his invention helped revolutionize the music industry.
Yes.
Just creating them, making them a lot smaller and portable, and he advocated for the license to be free to other manufacturers. So
Apparently Evanescence has their own graphic novel anthology now. So that's a thing.
huh.
The first issue will come out in June of this year.
You guys hear about what the Grammys did?
No.
Maybe I'm not sure what you're talking about.
So last year was the first year I watched the Grammys, and then after hearing Tyler the Creator's rant about the Grammys, I said, you know what, I agree. So I decided not to watch the Grammys this year, or any award show for that matter. But anyway, they gave Eddie Van Halen 15 seconds.
You fucking kidding me?
What?
They gave him a 15-second tribute.
No. That should have been a 15-minute tribute.
I mean, I don't know about 15-minute, but I mean,
At least a minute.
Yeah, they
it should have been at least 3.
Yeah, no, that's ridiculous.
Like,
And apparently they also had asked his son to play Eruption.
yeah, and his son said no.
Good.
Yeah, I mean, because you know exactly what it is in today's day and age. If his son would have went up there and his emotions or nerves would have got to him and he would have missed a couple notes on Eruption, people on the internet would have been like, that is garbage, when, bro, it's a tribute.
Yeah.
So, like, I respect his son for saying no.
Especially after giving his father 15 fucking seconds.
Yeah.
That's such a disgrace.
He was asked to play Eruption as a part of the tribute, and when he said no,
That's when they decided to cut it?
the Academy, like, he didn't know that it was only going to be 15 seconds.
Okay.
So when the Academy was doing their tributes to the people that passed away, and we lost a lot of people last year,
We did.
he was pissed off to see other artists get more time than his father. And I just feel like Eddie Van Halen is one of the more inspirational guitarists out there.
For how much he loved doing what he did.
Oh, yeah.
And the thing is, anyone that's ever tried to get good at guitar, once they get to a certain point, they're sitting there and they're going like this. Like you can't see what I'm doing with my hands,
They're
but they're tapping on the guitar, trying to get the sounds out of the guitar that Eddie Van Halen got. Believe me, I know, because I do it about once a week and I hate myself because the notes just don't sound right.
Yeah, no, him and Jimi Hendrix were like easily two of the best musicians for guitars to ever exist. Like, there's
You're skipping over a few, but I'm just
but like
I'm just saying
there's when you think of insane guitar talent, you either say A, Jimi Hendrix, because it was Jimi Hendrix. Dude played a right-handed guitar upside down.
Eric Clapton. You also say B.B. King.
Yep.
You know,
And then Eddie Van Halen. Like,
you got to mention Van Halen somewhere in the top 5.
even if you don't like him, you have to mention him.
Yes. Like, the man was amazing.
Yes.
Like, but
That's just nuts.
yeah, the man being fucking.
15 seconds and get out of here.
Damn.
Baffles me.
I don't think there's a rock or metal guitarist alive that hasn't heard Eruption and tried to emulate it.
Oh, probably not.
I mean, especially when you get into like the faster paced metal, like you can hear those guys.
Oh, yeah.
Like, but yeah, that shit pisses me off.
Clearly it pissed a lot of people off because it was the lowest viewed award show, but still, it had an all-time record low, but it was still the highest viewed award show.
How does that work?
What?
It was still the highest viewed award show, but it had an all-time record low for its views as a show.
Oh, I see what you mean now.
Yeah. It hit a record low in views for what it is, but it still had the highest count in
For the
terms
year.
of for being an award show.
Damn. But yeah, honestly, fuck the Grammys.
Yes,
So
in this instance.
Oh, what do you mean in this instance?
Yeah, I can.
Can we? They did give what is it? They did give Ice-T the what is it? The best metal performance award. I read that somewhere for Body Count.
Really?
Yeah. I figured that would make you happy, but
I'm intrigued. Like,
he was a recognizable face. They see him as a couple on TV and said, "Hey, this guy makes metal. Cool. We'll give him the award."
oh, so the billboard.
Anyway, I'm glad that they gave him the.
I think it's cool. It got recognized. I just don't.
Yeah.
I don't think I agree. But
Uh,
yeah, I will not understand the Grammys.
fuck the Grammys
Yes. But anyway,
forever.
moving on.
Yes.
We if we're done with news,
Are we done with news?
I'm done with news.
I waited for that to be the last thing because
are you done with news then?
I'm good and cooked now. I hate the fact I brought that up. Should have
Okay.
waited until the end of the show.
So moving on into
Fucking
our
St. Patrick's Day,
on
I'm
a lighter
pissed.
note, moving on to our upcoming releases for March 19th.
Fuck your upcoming releases.
All right, see ya.
Nothing's coming out. Bye.
Oh no.
There is no music. It's all dead.
You know, there's a song about that.
I probably heard that.
Marilyn
before.
Manson made a song called "Rock Is Dead." And
It's not the one I was referring to.
Also, somebody
Told me.
needs to help me because I cannot remember
macaroni.
shit tonight. Nas also made a song called "Hip Hop Is Dead."
Still not what I was referring to.
I don't care what you're referring to.
Oh.
Ugh, I'm in my shit right now. Okay, somebody made me talk about that goddamn bullshit that the fucking
Nobody made you
Grammys
talk
do.
about anything.
No, they put a gun to my head. I swear.
Prove it.
They can't see, so they can know. Know what I'm saying is true.
Schrodinger's gun.
So upcoming slated for March 19th that I have on this list anyway. I have Agent Steel releasing No Other Gods Before Me. Depths of Hatred with Inheritance. Dune, I believe it's pronounced, with Eternin Anek Anka? Something like that. We have Enforcer with Live by Fire 2, so a live album. Fwath with 2. Papa Roach is releasing the Greatest Hits Volume 2, The Better Noise Years, which I'm curious because I know they have re-recordings on there.
Mm-hmm.
Paul Stanley's Soul Station with Now and Then. Saxon with Inspirations. The vocalist for Chop Suey has an EP coming out called Elasticity, which I'm checking out. Trollfest is coming out with the Happy Heroes EP. UDO is coming out with a CD DVD set for Live in Bulgaria. And Volbeat is coming out with the Strength, the Sound, the Songs vinyl re-release. So I think I know what you guys are getting next week.
Alrighty.
As do I.
Okay,
Oh.
do tell. What do you have, Ed?
Tell us what
Actually,
you got.
I think it'd be on Bruce's list.
Okay.
Alright, so I'll go down the list real quick. I'm guessing it's pronounced Kashmir?
Is that it?
Yeah. Harmonica Andromeda.
Ooh.
And then you got Digital Koala dropping Treacherous 3. Ganon dropping Release Yourself.
To where?
Oh.
Oh.
Probably good. Kivu's dropping Galaxy. Deza is dropping 44 North, 63 West. Marsh is dropping Leilani. Moore and Rubens are dropping Can't Get Enough.
Okay.
Spada is dropping Want You Back and Mantra. 3 and 1 is dropping Reflect remixes, and B-Joy is dropping 187 Proof.
Okay.
Okay.
None of those I recognize.
Fucking Kashmir!
That one I recognize,
Alright, you better.
but I don't recognize anything else.
God. Alright.
Anyway,
Benny the Butcher and Harry Fraud are dropping The Plugs I Meant Too. Black Honey is dropping written and directed. Let's see. Guap Dead 4000 and Ill Mind is dropping 1176. John Baptiste.
1176?
Yes.
Okay.
John Baptiste is dropping Where We Are. John Baptiste, he's the leader of the Night Show band with Stephen Colbert.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's got like a real jazzy sound. Like it's like an older sound.
That might be interesting.
I don't even think I used the proper term.
That might be an interesting listen then.
It is. I listened to a song he had, and it sounded old. Like
Dated.
1950s styling.
Okay. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. So he's definitely an interesting listen. Justin Bieber is dropping Justice.
Oh, God.
K Forest is dropping Welcome to the Wildfire.
Okay.
Anything else here?
I don't know, Ed. You should not be asking us that.
We're good.
All right, then.
Alrighty.
That's going to wrap up our upcoming releases. And I believe that is going to wrap up this week's episode of the Music Shack podcast.
Indeed. If you'd like to keep up with us, a good place to reach us out on Twitter, over at Music Shack Pod,
where you will be soon, if not done already, retweeting more music-oriented news of what's going on in the world for the music, and tweeting about the episodes going live.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's always a good place to go.
You're not going to thank the first time listen. You're not going to welcome the first time listeners to the end of the podcast. No, we probably should have put that at the front. To the new people to the pod, you're welcome. Okay. Ron wants to fucking kill me. Anyway, as always, player, one love, mosh and rave responsibly. I hope everybody has a great. Hope everybody had a great St. Patrick's Day.
For those who celebrate.
Yes, for those who celebrate.
And to those who don't, hope you had a nice Wednesday.
Yes.
Or whenever you see this. So, Friday. Hopefully, if you're, on the dot.
Yes, I hope you had a good Friday in the middle of the day.
Yes.
Man, this is a shit show, huh? What a wrap up. Anyway, did I say mosh and rave responsibly?
Yes.
Damn, okay. Cool, so that's where we're at.
Thank you guys again. We'll see you guys next week.
Later.
Enjoy the noise.